being 9 in my room crying because I felt like I wasn't worthy. I felt like I wasn't loved. Crying from loneliness and rejection and abandonment. Then I remember being 17, crying in a room again from loneliness, from abandonment, from sadness, from anger, from confusion. Then I remember being 21, crying. This time I'm a little older and I am moved out. I'm in college. However, I'm still crying because although I left the situation, I was still in other situations that made me feel like I didn't want to be here. So I was crying from loneliness, from sadness, from anger, from resentment, from feeling lost and so lost and so confused. And now I'm 27 and I'm crying. But I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm not crying because I feel hopeless or lost. I'm not crying because I'm angry. I'm crying because I'm happy, because I love myself. I'm crying because I know who I am, because I never could have ever even imagined or believed that one day I would be a strong, independent woman or just soul, who found her way, who battled through her demons, who overcame her darkness and her loneliness. So now I'm crying, but I'm crying because I'm so in love with life and I'm so in love with myself now. So I want to say that because you deserve to be here. Your life here matters. And I, remember being so young and feeling as if my life didn't matter, right? Feeling as if no one cared about me, as if I, daydreaming of all the ways to leave this earth. And little did I know, though, that that would become my greatest superpower. Little did I know that that would become the reason why I am here today, why I choose to be right here, right now with you. And I want to remind you, or I just want to put into perspective for you, my friend, my love, that yeah, it does seem like it is the end of the world, and it does seem like nothing matters, and it does seem like there's no change. It truly does seem like that for years and years and years. But I promise you, if you keep trying, if you keep promising yourself to, want to find love within yourself, then it does get better. And although there are certain people in our lives that might not never change, but the beautiful thing about that though is that we change. And when we change, we react differently and things don't hurt us on the level like they used to. Or if they do, we're able to be strong enough to remove ourselves. And although, there are people in this world or people in our lives who we love dearly and who who hurt us. And sometimes we don't get over those things, and sometimes they make us feel as if our life here doesn't matter. Although that's real and that is something that we experience, I don't want that to sway your perception or your belief in your life here, because your life matters. And I would have never even understood, or I would have never gotten to this point in my life where I understand this if I have given up on myself. And trust me when I say this, when you feel like giving up on yourself, it feels like there is no other way out. You choose that route because you feel as if you've done everything. But if there's even just like an ounce of fight within you, I want you to keep pushing. And from me, take it from me, it's you don't know where you're going. You don't know which route you're taking. You don't know how it's going to turn out. But all you can do is keep trying for yourself. And slowly, as the months, as the years go by, as your journey evolves, as you grow, as you age, you find happiness, you find the spark, you find the light, you find the love that is you. And slowly it comes to your reality, your realization that, yeah, life is worth living, that your life does matter. Because no matter what was put into your way, no matter what was trying to bring you down, you always kept fighting. You always kept believing in yourself. And the fact that you kept believing in yourself, nobody can take that from you. Nobody can take that strength from you. Nobody can take that resilience from you. That is all you. You build that within yourself. And do you understand how powerful someone has to be in order to bring themselves out of something like that, for their perception and their awareness of their own life to turn from a state of, damn, my life sucks, I don't want to live, I want to give up, I'm so tired, I'm so exhausted, I don't want to be here, to, you know what, I fucking want to keep going, I love my life, this is amazing, I need more of it, I'm so grateful, I can't wait to wake up, from going to, I don't want to wake up, to, I cannot wait for the next day, I cannot wait to wake up, is the most transformative thing you can do for yourself. So I want to remind you that your life here matters, and it always has mattered. Even when you feel like it hasn't, even when you feel as if, you know, everything around you is showing to your face that you don't matter. Everything around you is showing to your face that you should give up. People telling you that you should give up. Situations telling you that you should give up, right? That you don't matter. That you need to shut up. That you need to mind your own, right? And even though there are things and people telling you that, just know that that's a reflection of their own worth within themselves, right? That's a reflection of who they believe they are within themselves. And don't ever let that ever bring you down or tell you or give you, don't ever let anybody else give you a definition of what your life is or your life worth, because you are worthy and your life here matters. And I'm so fucking happy. I'm so glad that you are here the same time that I'm here. Okay. I'm so glad that you're here the same time that I'm here. And I'm so glad that you are on my page listening to this video, because I know if you are, you probably needed this. And I needed this. Honestly, I was thinking about, you know, my younger self saying this, and, you know, the little me, the teenage me, the early 20s me. I was thinking about everything she's gone through. Although I worked through that, I wanted to sit here and speak to her. And I wanted to sit here and remember and pull pull those emotions up, because I don't ever want that part of me to disappear. Like, I know that I've worked past it, but she's a big reason why I am vulnerable, you know, why I'm not scared to speak my truth, why I am so determined and resilient, and why I believe in myself so much, because of all those versions of me. And I feel as if those versions, you know, need to be honored. Um, and I've been really emotional lately. I feel like I'm having another awakening that I'm going through, but it's like we grow up feeling as if we're not enough. You know, we grow up feeling as if, like, it's just there's no definition, or there's nothing that kind of validates that we should be here, or so we think, right? Or so we think, but we don't have anything that validates us when we're going through that. And to be able to validate yourself and to remind yourself that your life here matters, I think is a win. The fact that you even just woke up, even when you feel exhausted, is a win. The fact that you keep trying and you keep trying, and you've overcame mental health, you've overcame your dark days, you've overcame grief, is a win. You've overcome the hard things, that's a win. And I know that a lot of us look for the wins externally. We look for things externally to validate that. But, you know, material things in the sense of purposefulness within us can only go so far. So you don't need to look at the material things to only say that that's a win. You don't only need to look at the material things. You can if you want, but remember that there are personal, internal things that you need to look for that are the wins. And yeah, I want to remind you that your life here matters, and I love you. And I want you to keep trying. I don't ever want you to quit. Even when you feel like quitting, I don't ever want you to quit. I don't ever want you to give up. I don't ever want you to stop following your dream or, not do something because the environment around you says you're not capable of doing it. I don't ever want you to ever do that. No matter how hard something is, I need you to keep fighting for it. No matter how difficult your life seems, I need you to keep pushing forward. And sometimes a lot of us won't understand other people's struggles at all. We won't understand that, and that's okay. We can empathize, but we can't understand, and that's okay. So don't try to compare your life to somebody else's life, because sometimes certain people will never understand you, the shoes that you walk in, will never understand the life and the obstacles that you've overcome. They only see the version of you now. They've never seen the versions of you that overcame a lot of stuff. Or even if they see you now going through stuff, sometimes people won't understand. So don't let that be the basis of your life worth or whether your life matters or not. Yeah, my friend, my loves, your life here matters, and I need you to wake up every day, okay? And look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you fucking love yourself, that you cannot wait for the day to start. You cannot wait for your blessings to roll in today, for your miracles to roll in today, because you know for a fact that they are. It's not a if, it's not a, oh, I hope today's a good day. I hope today's a purposeful day. It's, oh, fuck yeah, it is. I command that it is, because my life matters. And no matter what I do, whether I give 10%, 20%, 5%, 100%, that is enough. And it will always be enough, because I get to have days where I get to be different. I am fluid. I am not constant. I am fluid and I am changing. Oh, the only thing constant is the fact that you're constantly changing. So wake up every day and look yourself in the mirror and say, you know what? I have an amazing life. I love myself. I'm not going to give up on myself. I'm going to keep moving forward. And this life that I live is purposeful, and it's purposeful for me and only me. And at the end of the day, that's what matters. My life here matters. And I'm going to take up space. And I'm always going to be taking up space because I deserve to take up space. You deserve to take up space, my friend. You are. You do. Yeah. Okay. I love you, my friends. I hope you guys have an amazing day. If you guys want to have anything you want me to talk about, go ahead, leave it in the comments. Don't be shy. I'm always open to it. But yeah, I love you, my friends, and I will see you next video. Bye, everybody.